Oh no, no. It looks like we've done it again. We done gone. We done gone and found somebody that nobody knows about. Guys, let's hope that this ends up working out like Nicholas Jackson that appears to be working out 2.0. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than 19-year-old Leslie Ugochukwu. That's our new boy, defensive midfielder, 19 years old from Rennes, French League One. Done deal today, as reported by none other than Mr. Here We Go himself, Fabrizio Romano. Guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. Please subscribe to my channel for daily Chelsea updates. Guys, let's jump right in. Leslie Ugochukwu, 19 years old. He's the nephew of Onyekachi Apam. I don't know if you all know. Well, you all might not know him. My Super Eagles fans and brothers and sisters out there know about one of our former, defenders, Onyekachi Apam. He's the uncle of Ugochukwu, of Leslie Ugochukwu. Leslie was actually born in France. So he was born in Rennes, France. And so he's came up through the whole French youth process, played from through the Rennes academy team and plays for France. I believe France under 19 national team. And guys, let's be honest, we don't know anything about this player. This is pure, scouting. This is just pure, scouting. So, we have to give it up to our scouts because our guys are actually working. The fact that we don't see it coming doesn't mean that our guys are not working hard behind the scenes. And so what do we know so far about Leslie Ugochukwu? Well, I believe he's 6'2", 6'3". He's tall, bruising, defensive, midfielder. He's, physical. Just based on the clips that I've seen so far, he loves to just, get in there, get tight to his man, get his, tackling in. He's pretty much like a box-to-box player. Has, for a massive player, he has, he appears to have pace on him. He's good on the ball, has pace. Obviously, he's quite raw. I mean, and that's what you would expect. He's a kid. He's a big kid that has pretty much seemingly come out from nowhere. And, he has just bags of upside, right? And so, just based on the clips, he appears to be what the doctor wrote, prescribed for, Chelsea. But except the fact that he's inexperienced. And so the quarter price is somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 million euros, anywhere between 27 million and 30 million. I believe it's just under 30 million euros is the final price, 27, 28 million euros. It has not been decided yet whether he's going to go straight to the Chelsea first team or whether he's going to go to quote unquote Chelsea B at Strasbourg, French League One, which pretty much keep him in the same league that he's currently playing, and just play 1 year there, and then then be pulled back up to Chelsea first team next season. We don't know. That's kind of up in the air. But what we do know is that Chelsea did have an interest in Romeo, Lavia. And Lavia appears to pretty much be just about wrapped up on his way to, Liverpool, because, everybody knows that we need two, midfielders, and the only one that we seem to have been going after was none other than Moises, CACIEDO, and that deal is just we don't know if it's even going to happen, right? We don't know whether it's going to happen. So for me, how does this play out? This appears for me to be purchase for the a second midfield option, right? So if the presumption that we were going to buy, CACIEDO plus another deep line midfielder, then Ugochukwu would then fill in that need for the second deep line midfield option. And so I don't see this as being a replacement for our interest in CACIEDO. And honestly, I know some folks say that it might give us some extra leverage. Maybe not. Maybe we may not be as desperate, but let's keep it real. 19-year-old inexperienced midfielder from France is not going to make you feel less desperate or make you feel like there's less of a need for CACIEDO. I mean, the reality is that not much has changed with regards to Chelsea's need and desperation for a reliable, known entity in a midfielder like CACIEDO. So now, how does that affect our future negotiations with Brighton and CACIEDO? Well, I see that as it's it's still going to be a bit of a cat and mouse game, right? In that, we're gonna, I expect Todd Bowley and his people to say, listen, we have somebody. It's not ideal, but it's not like we don't have options now. At least now we have at least one kid to add to the other kid that we have in Santos, and then we can see how that goes. And we still got CACIEDO. So again, it's not ideal, but we are slightly less desperate than we were earlier today, right? And so hopefully, what that will do is with in addition to Moises CACIEDO voicing his concern, hopefully voicing his concern on the other end, that will hopefully get Mr. Bloom and his people to come off that £100 million ledge, right? To walk themselves off that ledge. That £100 million that they're saying, £100 million plus. That's not going to happen. Like we know now, with this new deal, we're not going. Bowley's never going to offer, and he's not going to meet the $100 million. So if a CACIEDO deal is going to get done, it might just be 85 plus 5 max. I don't even see it being even one penny more than 90 million. In fact, his final offer. Bowley's final. I'll be surprised if Bowley's final offer is over 90 million. I'll be quite shocked. It might be like 87.5 because right now I think his last offer was 80 million. I think his final offer right now, especially in consideration of this deal that we just did, I feel like Bowley's final offer is going to be maybe like 87.5 or 88 or something under 90. Whether that's going to get it done or not is anybody's guess, but that's the way that I see it. So I don't know how you all see it. Please comment below and let me know how you feel about Leslie Ugochukwu and how you feel about whether we could still get Moises CACIEDO after completing the Ugochukwu deal. Thank you. God bless you and have a nice weekend. Bye.